Yeah, so Shiv, carry on. So Yorick has very shortly. Anyway, like I will share this meeting in the forum.
Okay.
Hmm. Anyway, I've looked at your progress on the forum. It seems
Yeah,
to be going
but
really, really well.
yeah, but Shiv is very less responsive. I mean, he put logs like not too much on the forum.
I'm sorry for that.
No, no problem.
Yeah.
You see that it's
Hmm.
going, and I find it cool that you put a lot of
Hmm.
code
Hmm.
samples and
Hmm.
screenshots, and this makes it really easy for other people
Yeah.
to see what you're doing and to come back there to try when they
Hmm.
need it.
Thank
Hmm.
you. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have I have also implemented UI for the slab enforcement. For this, for example, here is a slab, and the icon need to change it. So here we can select four type for parallel rebars. We can select four types of the rebar like straight, L shape, U shape, and bend shape. And similarly for the cross rebars, we have similar four options. So basically we have a 16 combination of these. So we can make a slab reinforcement in 60 combination, and we can add. For example, here is a straight rebar, and I'm adding amount 10, and parallel distribution rebars are disabled now because they are for slabs spanning in one direction and two direction. Basically they are for bent shape rebars, and cross rebars, for example, I am adding here 10, and next. So this is the output for both side straight rebars. For example, if I delete, so next, for L shape, hook orientation have three options basically: left, right, and alternate. I have added alternate option as Amri says it's more usually used in FreeCAD for slab reinforcement. So here alternate option, and amount, for example, 10. I can also specify space here or amount. Next, here I can choose any of these four types of rebar. For example, I'm selecting U-shape rebar, and amount, let's say 5. So here is the its output, and here you can see that L-shape rebar are in alternate positions, uh,
Hmm.
left, right.
Cool. So, Shiv, like, what is parallel distribution rebar? Mm,
Okay, for example, I have selected this face. So
mm-hmm.
the rebars that comes parallel to this face are parallel rebars, and cross rebars are along this face, perpendicular face are parallel are cross rebars. For example, I am selecting if this face, sorry, this face, and select parallel rebars. So these rebars, whichever one I will select, will be in parallel to this face. For
Okay.
example, I am selecting here bent shape rebars, and here the all the options for bent shape rebars get enabled, and here we can add any parameters that we usually add for bent shape rebars: amount, spacing, angle, bent bar length. Or here is the option for adding distribution rebars. For example, we can add, or it's upon us, we need to add distribution rebars or not. Here these values are got enabled, and for example, here's amount 3. I will change it 4. Then next, uh, for
Okay.
example,
So, just hang on. So, just like parallel distribution rebar is only present for the bend shape, right?
yes, for parallel distribution rebars are for parallel bend shape rebars, and cross distribution rebars are for cross bend shape rebars.
Okay, so can we make like if the rebar type is, I guess, then if the rebar type is bent shape, then we only show the bent parallel distribution rebar at the side column.
Uh, uh,
Because majority of the cases we use like normal rebars, and in that it's not like. we always show the thing and it's actually have no data. So we only show the thing if like user has selected the band shape and tick that distribution bar.
Uh, Amrit, can you please repeat your question? I didn't get it.
Yeah, so I mean, for example, like in the parallel distribution rebar or cross distribution rebar, these options are only valid for the bend shape rebar.
Yes.
Yeah, and for the rest of the other rebars, this option is not useful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we only show these option when user select the bend shape rebar.
Okay, okay. You mean I should hide these
Yeah,
options here.
yes,
When
yes.
user select band shape rebar, this got
Yeah,
enabled
yeah.
for them. Okay, okay. I will do that.
What do
Okay.
you think, Yori?
Yeah,
Mm,
seems good to me.
yeah.
Um,
And
Sh-
also, Shiv, like you can also ask in the community about the diagrams, like
yeah,
in the help title, like the community is very helpful. So you just ask like what kind of diagram anybody can make it. Hmm? And then when you click on the help icon, then the image you show up with the image.
okay.
Eh,
I will ask.
Yeah. So.
So,
So
should
in what is the slab reinforcement in the right side like drop down?
okay. So this is for example, in future we need to add more type of slab reinforcement like a cantilever slab or any other type of the slab. So we can
Mhm.
add that specific type of structures here, and we can change these option for that particularly. So this drop down is for future purpose. If we need to add
Mhm.
a different type of slab reinforcement except these.
Mhm.
Uh, okay.
cool.
Cool.
Should I continue?
Yeah, yeah.
Guys,
Carry on.
I'm sorry. I will need to leave. Really, my apologies for staying so little. Um, so yeah, go ahead. Do I think this video is cool to be recorded
Yeah.
for people to see, and I catch up with you later.
Yeah, yeah. No problem.
Sorry.
You're like, see
See
you
you
next
around.
week. Yeah.
Thank you, Eric.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And Shiv, carry on.
Okay. So
So, like one more question. For example, how you identify like user selected a slab? For means, are we giving first type IFC slab to the slab object and then you find out, or it just depend on the shape? I mean, if user select any cube, it you assuming it's a slab, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is more like good. So, okay, so carry on.
Okay. So if we need to made a slab spanning in two directions, then we will select bend shape rebars. We can adjust these parameters here, for example, 10. And in spanning slab spanning in two direction, we need to add distribution rebars.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we can adjust these value. For example, I am adding 4 distribution rebar for
Yeah,
parallel.
one question. Can you go back to the yeah, and go back. Yeah, so like when user select the add distribution rebar, maybe you can add that like data at the below, at the below like add distribution, at the below tick,
Yeah, actually,
rather than creating a separate page.
yeah, yeah, Amrit. Actually, earlier it's below this checkbox. Then I
Hmm.
shifted this to a separate tab because there is a collision for these values. For example, amount, spacing, amount. These are similar to these values. That's why I shifted these input fields to a separate tab.
No, are you asking through programming perspective? Are you, for example, like if you add a different name like distribution rebar amount, distribution rebar spacing, then it will never.
Actually, actually, I'm asking with respect to the visuals.
Okay.
In programming, there is a different variables for
Yeah.
these values.
Mm-hmm.
There is a prefix parallel distribution for those input fields in the
Mm-hmm.
coding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for now, I guess when users select the band shape and click on the add, you will add make it as like make it visible. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will do that. Similarly, uh, in cross rebars,
Mm-hmm.
we will select, for example, here 7, and
Mm-hmm.
we will add a distribution rebar here, uh,
Mm-hmm.
like 2, then
Mm-hmm.
finish. So,
Yeah.
so here is
Mm.
the bend shape rebar.
Mm-hmm.
Here distribution rebars are a little bit congested, so we can adjust distribution rebar count as per
Mm-hmm.
our need. Even we can use
Yeah.
spacing for that. For
Yeah. Yeah.
example,
Yeah. Spacing is more natural because at construction side we mostly use the spacing instead of the numbers.
yes, we can use spacing in this also. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so if we, these are the different cross section for the rebars. Basically, this is a side view for the
Mm-hmm.
rebar, and this is a front view. And for example, we need to make a U-shaped rebar.
Mm-hmm.
We will select here uh, U-shape.
Mm-hmm.
Then option for this will enable like rounding, and the other option top cover.
Mm-hmm.
Then here we also select U-shape rebar. Let's increase its count 10,
Mm-hmm.
so that is, so here is a U-shape rebar
Mm-hmm.
in both parallel and cross sections. If we need to make a slab spanning in one direction, then uh, here we will select straight rebar in
Mm-hmm.
parallel, and let's say its amount is 10. And in cross section we will select bend shape rebar with the amount, for example, 8, and we'll add, will increase little bit its size. So here is a slab spanning in one direction.
Mm-hmm.
This is side view.
So, like, can we make any case where we only need, I mean, where we only need rebars along parallel, not cross section?
Okay. For example, these are straight rebars
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm. Uh, okay, maybe like one thing, like you can just add a one check button. By
Okay.
default, it is true. If user like deselect and untick that, then whole the input field should disabled.
Okay, so we need basically only one type of only one side enforcement for slab.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, our GUI should suppose as our like backend like handle all the things. So it's like good to all to give up everything from GUI as well. Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe like in a Qt there may be something like maybe like I mean like group all the input field. So there is some like object for that in Qt.
Okay. So
So there is like checkbox grouping something called like that. Like so with that if user tick then all the inside widgets Qt widget should disable.
okay.
By
Like
default it is ticked. Hmm?
okay, like this one. So
Yeah,
in
yeah, 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 yeah.
complete widget got
Yeah,
disabled.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Rather than amount is equal to zero, because amount is equal to zero is not I mean natural.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just it like from the programming perspective like it works, but from like as a
Okay.
uh,
As a normal user, it will
yeah,
be
yeah,
beneficial if it's present in UI.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
also like what so this is pending like for example edit dialog box.
Yeah, that's actually pending. The edit dialog box will be added soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. Basically, I'm working on rebar grouping and edit dialog box, and
Mm-hmm.
soon it will be done. And I will post on forum about its progress.
Yeah, yeah. So like you can, as I said, like you can ask anything like on forum, for example, like the buttons for the slab, reinforcement icon. Hmm?
Yeah.
So you can ask on forum and take a help from community. Like they will make a like buttons for you and the graphic stuff. Maybe in the forum we have like a UI also. Let me search forum. Yeah, UI UX design. So I sent a link. Yeah. So I sent a link on the Skype. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can open it and ask there. Mm. Yeah,
I got.
mainly this forum is for the UI UX in of FreeCAD.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can ask. So what is your next plan?
My next plan is basically rebar grouping and edit dialog box for this. As
Mm-hmm.
currently we are basically making and UI and API part making of slab reinforcement is complete, and
Mm-hmm.
edit part is pending. I will mainly focus in coming days on it.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I would suggest like after completing the edit part and with all the button stuff and the UI stuff, then like you will prepare the documentation. You will start the documentation of the one tool. Then at the later half, it will be easy for you as a like when you implement the second feature. Hmm?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because documentation is very important. Otherwise, like the things only in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So cool. Carry on, Shiv. Like cool progress, nice progress.
Thank you, Amrit.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Questions?
Yeah, I'm working on rebar grouping.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there is a two type of grouping here in reinforcement code base, like in a bill of material, and the other one is in column reinforcements. So, which type of grouping will be beneficial for this slab reinforcement?
Mm, didn't get it. Can you just like show me?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Here is a bomb content material. Uh, So in it, the properties a bomb content object is here, and the properties are added like this. Basically, the main difference between these is Main bill of material. Preferences. I think forget in which file it is there.
Yeah, no problem. Like you can just like do when you find out. Just contact me.
Okay,
We'll
thank you,
see.
Amrit.
Hmm?
Okay,
Yeah, okay. So I guess like we will also like schedule this type of meeting again in like next week. Hmm?
okay,
Yeah, this is very helpful.
yeah,
Yeah, I will post this recorded video at the community. And yeah, okay. Cool, Shiv.
thank
Have a
you,
nice
Amrit.
weekend.
Same to you, bro. Thank you.
Bye bye.